Hello everyone, thanks for coming back to watch my second video. Today I'd like to cover one of the bigger topics that I have issues with. I'm going to name it negative plus positive equals me. Pretty sums it up. I made this reason I'm doing this is basically because of what I'm about to show you and talk to you about. I showed my husband, describing him how I feel daily, and we discussed it, and he thought it'd be a good idea to show others and family that may not know or understand what I go through, or so here I go. I hope you understand, and I hope this doesn't take too long. So this first paper, I hope you can see it once I show it to you, represents me. It's the positive me. As you can see, it says positive. There's words around the border, and these words represent things I feel are good about myself. And as you can see, I have eyes, talent. I'm just me. I feel like I'm a good person. I'm friendly. I definitely put everybody else before myself. I'm kind and very family oriented. I love to cook. I wrote talented because I do art, and one of the things I feel positive in my art. I also wrote didn't fall under peer pressure or into because of circumstances, into drugs or drinking or any of those habits that most people do when they go through depression or any of the things that I've been through. Yeah, but if you look closer, other than just words, they're not really colorful, other than the orange plus. They're very dull, they're hard to read, they're bordering the paper, which represents myself. So nothing else can get in there. Can't fit anything else in my border because I won't let it. I made sure it fit just right so nothing else could get in there. This is pretty much how I feel all I'm worth. And I'm not worth to fill up that paper. Yeah. Hopefully you can probably think of a whole lot more. I hope you would think more of me than I think of myself. That's just my way of thinking again. Hope I never, worry about what others think instead of what I think of myself. I find it hard to add and make good and better. Hard to add more to myself. I struggle even with the things, not thinking I'm worth these. They're hard to put down. These were very hard to put down for me, most of them. I don't like putting myself positive. I don't feel like I'm worth putting anything positive. I have not heard many positive words to myself. It's easier to think of the negative and my demons, which I'll show you in a minute. That paper. It's easier to think of all those words you were told, or I was told growing up, and try to push those away and think of the positive, think of good things about myself, which you can see is not very many that I think. You may think more. I don't know. Yeah, but that's what I think positively about myself. Sorry, I wrote this down because I got nervous. So, a negative of me, whole different story. This is the negative. As you can see, a whole lot more. Now again, what is the first thing you see? You see words. Ugly, weak, lost, fearful, bad mom, bad friend, bad wife, unworthy, lonely, cry way too much, unconfident, I'm stuck, lazy, my self-esteem, 0, I feel like I'm a loser, dumb, fat, shy, screw up, I'm a loser, forgotten, scared, confused, not lovable, crazy, I'm very depressed, I'm sure there's a lot more that go in there. But other than just being words, as you can see, it's a whole lot different than my other paper. What else do you see? You're probably saying they're colorful. They look cheerful, even though they're negative words. They're pretty, or they stand out. Well, that's because I try to hide them. I try to cover these feelings up with the pretty stuff. Maybe if they're pretty, they won't hurt as much. It's hard. But a lot more. I wanted to keep going, but I ran out of paper. I cover these words up with smiles and nice things, pretty colors, designs to mask how badly or big they really are instead of talking about them. I fear if I show them fully, I would totally lose myself. I long to hear the positive words, so much hoping that the negative words would go away. I'll put this down for right now. I wait for others to take that pain away instead of taking it away from myself. Instead of fighting myself, I wait for others to help me. Instead of doing it myself, I crave positive words, positive actions. Hope it would take these away, make them from hurting so much. I've heard these words from other people growing up and even now in my adult life that I now believe them. In school, I was bullied. I had 2 fathers leave. That made me feel unworthy, unloved, unwanted. Boys that I liked growing up said I'm too fat. Pretty, well, the worst of all, pretty face, but too fat for me. I feel dumb because I was in special ed most of my life. Growing up in school, I felt so. I was labeled dumb and stupid, and just because I had to learn differently. I was told I was stupid, I was fat, I was a loner, so there goes my confidence, there goes my self-esteem. I was scared. Some of the bullies that really hurt me mentally. I had a boyfriend hurt me physically and sexually. There was, of course, those crushes that you really thought could be something for someone special, but someone prettier, skinnier, and smarter came along, and there they went. Words like I'm not worth it and dumb, crazy, loser, ugly, not good at things. Those are hard to take as a child. Even harder when you feel as an adult. When my sisters and brothers pushed me away because they thought I was young at the time they were too cool to hang out with, or she was the spoiled kid, so we don't want to be hanging around her. I'm glad that we finally got a relationship, but then that went away after everybody started having kids. They want to have their own life, so I lost my relationship with them again. So once again, I felt like abandoned by my family after my mother passed away, my second mother. I felt abandoned by all my aunts and uncles, a lot of family. I'm not the only one, but I felt like, I was just a child. They should have been a little more supportive toward me. And I believed all the things that the bullies said. That I wasn't worth it. I should just go kill myself. I shouldn't be here. I'm too fat. They didn't know that I was going through these struggles. They didn't know I had a thyroid, which has a lot to do with my depression and my weight. No matter how hard I try to be nice, kind, smile it off, it never worked. It never took the pain away. As a kid, so many men made me feel I'm not worth it. Fathers leave, kids bullying, being pushed away from people because I was fat, lonely, scared kid. Raised as, I was the youngest of 5, but I felt like an only child. I felt abandoned by my loved ones I should have trusted the most. When my mom passed away, everyone went their own way, making me feel like nobody special, nobody at all. Who's that girl? She's the one that lost her mom. Yeah, well, that's probably should be when you cling to him the most, I would have thought, but not my family. For me, even through my guardian she tried so hard, and because I had trust issues between the men leaving and all the females dying, I ended up pushing her away so bad that she felt it was in my best interest to take me to the church I was attending. And she don't think it was a good thing, but I think it saved my life. It was only supposed to have been 6 months, ended up being 3 years. That church turned me around. I wanted to kill myself before that. I tried to kill myself. I took some of my mom's pills that she left after she passed. but I never took them. I didn't want to disappoint her. That's probably what stopped me from doing a lot of these negative things like drugs, alcohol, addiction things, is because I kept thinking, but what would my mom do? What would my mom think? I was scared, really scared. I didn't know who to trust. I didn't know who to go to. Sometimes they would probably be right in my face, and I didn't know how to ask for help. So things I needed help with kept getting worse and worse because I wouldn't open up. And when I didn't open up, I got more depressed. I gained weight. I stopped caring about my thyroid, which my health got worse. I always felt like a screw up. My grades showed it. I didn't care about school anymore. After 6th grade, after losing someone that you really care about, then losing my mother 6 months later, I was just finishing 6th grade when she passed away. I felt alone and abandoned and ugly. Being in special classes and others telling me I was stupid, I believed them. Hurt by boyfriends. Made it hard to trust, love, open up. Never told I was pretty. I don't know. Until I was probably 28. I remember anyone telling me I was pretty. And that was after I've been married 7 years. I had 4 kids. And my friend told me. And I think that changed me for the better, or at least for that at that moment, for a good 5-6 years. When the first person told me I was pretty. And that I was worth it. And that was even at plus sizes. Yeah, the line I hate most is, you have a pretty face, but you're too fat for me. I heard that way too many times by boys that I really liked. Even the girls I just want to be friends with. You know, they bullied me. You'd think the girls would stick together, but that don't work in high school, junior high. My self-esteem got way down. Stopped taking my medicine. Feeling not worth it. I didn't feel like I belonged here. In between the death of my mom and my kids, I just wanted to end it all. Sure, being diagnosed with thyroid just made me think I had no chance. After they told me I was diagnosed with thyroid, not long after my mom died, I figured with that I had no chance getting better. So why try? I was cursed. I had the bad genes. Now I had something to blame it on, other than just my surroundings. I had, my thyroid. Who would have thought one little thing like that giving me a reason to be sad again. After my mom died, second mom, I call my second mom, my first mother, Billy. I called her mother because I was only one when she passed. So that's the difference if you hear me call mom or mother. Well, I have so many things I want to cover in all these videos, but that was the main one. Recently, I've had people in my family bring it to my attention that I was never there for them. When in my head, I was probably the only one that was there for them, or at least a strong part of it. I've been told in my adult life that I'm stupid. I feel worse. I feel like not worth it. All my sisters and brothers I feel abandoned from. They went their own way. None of us really get along anymore. Some of you meant backstab me. I'm not going to put any names out there because I'm not going to stoop to their level. They know who they are. I hope this video wasn't too long and it made sense. I just wanted to show what I go through daily, what I think in my mind daily. Some worse than others. I will probably go through some of those negative and positive words separately at one time or another. I just wanted to sum them all up. I hope maybe how I can show family and friends and my enemies and strangers how I was treated, how to treat others, because they don't go always words. They're just words, but they don't always go away. Tell someone something enough times, they're gonna believe it. So next time you tell someone they're fat, it could be because they have health issues. If you tell somebody they're stupid just because they're in a special class, doesn't mean they're stupid. It just means they learn different. Tell them something positive. Because something positive will go a long way in a negative person's mind. If I was told, I'm proud of you. If I was told I was pretty, worth it, given a hug by someone I liked, talked to more than just to take advantage of, someone talked to more than just to laugh or tease or make fun of, I may have grew up a whole lot different. So tell someone something positive today. Make them smile. Trust me, it's worth it. And you'll smile back. And you'll smile too. And it's a good feeling to smile. I want my smile back. I had it a few times. So before I start crying, I will be back with another topic. I hope this one will you understand my positive, my negative demons that I go through, and probably a lot of you go through on a daily basis. Well, until next time, thank you for coming. See you later. Bye.